Okay, my dear students, so let us try to understand the first ionic bond in the list, the first chemical bond in the list, ionic bond. Or electrovalent bond. It is also known as electrovalent bond. It is also known as electrovalent bond. Let us have the definition first. So, it is the force of attraction between two atoms due to the transfer of one electrons due to transfer of electrons. I'm writing electrons in short form. Okay, due to the transfer of electrons from an atom of one element to the atom of another element. Okay, so what does this definition means? So we can have the definition of ionic compound as well, but I am giving you the definition of bond. That's why I have written the force of attraction. I hope that you will find the definition of ionic compound written in the book, okay, typed in the book or printed in the book, whatever. So what is this? The force of attraction between two atoms due to the transfer, this is the key word, transfer of electrons from one atom of an element to the atom of another element. So here actual transfer of electrons takes place, and so when electrons are transferred, that is either loosed or gained, ions are formed. That's why the name is ionic. So for example, the best example is NaCl. As I said you that the electronic configuration of sodium is 281. So it is going to lose this electron. It's metallic, and you know that in chapter 1 I taught you the metals have the tendency to lose electrons 1, 2, 3. If they have 1, 2, 3 electrons in the outermost shell, they are going to lose it, okay, to acquire stability, and they will lose it and they will become a positively charged, that is a cation. If you write the electronic configuration of chlorine, then you will come to know that it has 7 electrons, so it's non-metallic in nature, and it has the tendency to attract electrons. So it is going to attract this electron, one electron, it is going to attract one electron, and it will become a negatively charged particle, So what will happen? This electron is loosed by sodium, and not only loosed by sodium, it is transferred to chlorine, because it needs one electron to acquire stability, okay, to acquire the octet structure, to acquire the octet electronic configuration, and thereby become stable, and thereby is becoming stable. So sodium after losing electron is becoming a cation. Chlorine after gaining an electron become anion, and we know that when opposite charges come close to each other, they attract each other, and when they will attract each other, a force of attraction will exist between them, and this force of attraction is nothing but the electrovalent or the ionic bond. This is nothing but the ionic bond, and the compound is ionic compound. Okay, so this is the definition of ionic bond, electrovalent bond, and this is what ionic compound, electrovalent compound is. This is how ionic compound is formed. Okay, one important concept, my dear student, is electrovalency. We already know what valency is, isn't it? Electrovalency, we know that the definition of valency. So if you know the definition of valency, you can use that concept to understand electrovalency as well. Electrovalency is nothing but the number of electrons the number of electrons, and it is spatial. Electrovalency here is nothing but the number of electrons getting transferred, or in other words, the number of electrons either loosed or gained by the atoms for the formation of ionic compound. Okay, so sodium is losing one electron, and this electron is gained by chlorine, and they become cations, and they are becoming oppositely charged ions, and thereby they are chemically combining with each other. And this number of electron which is transferred from one atom to the other is the electrovalency of the compound. Hope you understood.